So XP surveys, where have you got to with that? We obviously, you mentioned from discussions we had before that you're investing in the technology side of things. So it'd be interesting to hear more about that.
Yeah, so XP surveys was built because Aura used these types of surveys day in, day out. And I sort of wanted to set up a business and kind of almost bring it in-house, but wasn't really finding the time to get off the ground. So I said to Jack, a business partner for XP Property, do you want to build this together? And then 2 years, we kind of took the plunge to start growing that from scratch. We want to be relatively disruptive. We've always been the sort of people that want to use technology and be as efficient as we possibly can. So the premise and sort of USP that we have with XP surveys is the slickness of our front-end process. So at the moment within the industry, what normally happens is somebody makes an inquiry via email, via phone. The administrator on the other end sort of takes the data and information, speaks to one of their surveyors. They go away, they maybe measure the site, or they look at the floor plans and understand what needs to be done, puts a calculation to it in terms of, I think it's going to take 3 days to do on site, 2 days to draw this up. And then maybe 48 hours later, I, as the client, get an email that says, attached is your fee proposal, it's this amount, and these are our terms and conditions, blah, blah, blah. And that's taken 48 hours. It's too slow in this day and age. Like, everyone wants information at their fingertips. They want it as quickly as possible. So what we've built at the front end of our process is an instant quoting tool. So you go to compare the market, you go to all of these big platforms nowadays. All you really need is your postcode. And that's all it is. So the instant quoting tool is on our website. You can type in your postcode. It brings up an address selector. You select the address. And then because that is then integrated with an API and some clever algorithms and data in the background, we pull in property data. So we know the house address from ordnance survey information from the EPC data that that's available to us. We can pull in the size of the property. We can pull in the size of the land. We can pull in how many rooms there are. All sorts of other sort of data points that we can pull in to put together with our in-house sort of algorithm of this is how long it takes our surveyors to survey this size of property, to then spit out an instant quote. So instead of it being a 48-day process, the client types in their postcode, selects their address, selects the services that they want, i.e. they just want floor plans, they want floor plans and elevations, they want a section as well. They don't really need a full topographical survey, so they just want a basic topographical survey. All these things are basically check marks. I want this, I want this, I want this, get quote, and within 2 seconds, it spits out an instant quote back to them.